Maybe your experience during the stay-at-home restrictions has been similar to mine. I have more time to sleep, or at least I should, and yet I seem to be sleeping less, or at least waking more frequently. Now perhaps it's the anxieties of not knowing what's taking place in the world around me. Maybe it's the complexities of continuing to mourn. But all of us have had that experience, even if you're sleeping well now, of a night when you awake and you can't fall back asleep, when the fears and worries of the day encroach upon you. Maybe you've had those nights away as a kid at camp. I can remember lying awake and worrying and wanting to be home, being so homesick. Or you've had the experience of traveling and jet lag keeps you awake. Or maybe some of you would want to remind me, Kevin, that's exactly what my life is like all the time. I have little ones at home. No one sleeps well around here. Or maybe it's the pain and the struggles or the sickness that you deal with every day that makes it difficult to sleep. And sleep is a reminder to us of how finite we are, that we can't go very long without needing to completely stop. It's a reminder that we are people entirely dependent upon God and the goodness of His creation. But when we can't sleep, we fear, we worry. And so I've been comforted recently by the words of Psalm 4. The psalmist David begins with words crying out to God in distress. He turns and looks at people around him and wonders why their lives are unraveling. And then finally, he finds comfort in God. So this is Psalm 4, verse 1. Answer me when I call to you, O my righteous God. Give me relief from my distress. Be merciful to me and hear my prayer. How long, O man, will you turn my glory into shame? How long will you love delusions and seek false gods? Know that the Lord has set apart the godly for Himself. The Lord will hear when I call to Him. And so in those moments when we struggle to sleep, we can cry out to God. We can cast our anxieties upon Him. We know that He hears us, even in the middle of the night. That God is with us. And so that's why David can say at the end of this psalm, Psalm 4, verses 7 and 8, you have filled my heart with greater joy than when the grain and new wine abound. Verse 8 concludes the psalm. I will lie down and sleep in peace. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. We can sleep because we trust the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps. That's a reminder of the psalm we looked at several weeks ago, Psalm 121. That God is all-powerful. He's all-knowing, and He's all-loving. He cares for us, even in the midst of our anxieties and worries, even in the midst of times when we don't know what we should be doing, even when we doubt the decisions that we have made, even when we worry that everything we've planned has unraveled around us. We can say with David, I will lie down and sleep in peace. Why? Not because I've gotten my life all together, not because I have everything perfectly planned, not because I've been able to protect myself. I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety. Our trust in this life, but more importantly, our trust forever is in the Lord, the one who neither slumbers nor sleeps, the one who can help us find comfort in Him, even as we lie down at night and close our eyes, trusting in God.